Despite the economic gloom, there's money to be made from mobile apps and services. Here's a collection of companies that are beating the odds and turning a profit during the recession. First up is CoPilot Live, a voice-guided navigation system that's the highest-grossing app on iTunes UK.
Over the last 3 or 4 months, we've launched on the iPhone App Store, and totally new way of distributing CoPilot Live navigation to smartphones. And during that time, we've risen to become the #1 top-grossing app on the UK iTunes App Store.
Next is Shazam, best known for music discovery on the mobile. People point their phone to identify unknown music with the option to purchase the album from iTunes. This week, they launched a freemium version of the app.
We've had over 10 million people download Shazam on the iPhone platform and use the service, and we've been making money from advertising and also affiliate revenues from iTunes sales, so we get paid every time somebody buys an iTunes. But yesterday we actually launched a freemium model on the iPhone, which we think is going to be a big trend in the industry. And by that we mean that people can use Shazam 5 times a month, free of charge, and we continue to make money out of advertising and selling content. But if people really like the service and they want to use it on an unlimited basis, it's a fixed fee charge of £3 or $5.
Even traditional media like the Financial Times are profiting from the mobile space.
The FT's just launched a brand new iPhone application which allows anybody with an FT.com subscription to access a whole load of our news and also has a whole load of features for non-subscribers as well. And we have advertising in that. We've just also got a brand new mobile website which allows anyone with a mobile phone to access the FT just by going to m.ft.com. And we're also in the process of launching a new BlackBerry application which will target specifically the sort of business audience that we're looking to support.
63336 is a human-operated question and answer SMS service. For a £1 charge, mobile subscribers can ask any question by texting a short code via their handset. This week they launched a Java app.
One of the nice things about mobile compared to the internet is that mobile you can actually charge for your service, whereas on the internet everything has to be free. To my mind, that's not a business opportunity at all. Whereas mobile, you can charge because you have that relationship with a billing relationship with your operator, and that's a terrific opportunity. And we've targeted Java, interestingly, because by doing so, we can target a much bigger market, probably something like 30 to 40 million phones in the UK, rather than just 3 or 4 million iPhones.
So is the market hitting saturation? Have we reached a peak in mobile?
Mobile have a habit of peaking and then peaking again. I think that the mobile devices has become such a central point to our lifestyle that we are increasingly finding more things to put onto that mobile space that makes our lives more convenient. And I don't think it's going to stop. I think that we will continue to add more interesting things to the mobile offerings that we have available as consumers.
Well, I guess in terms of the peak, at the moment we're seeing a peak in turn-by-turn navigation, although I hope it isn't a peak. I think we see there's a lot more growth, particularly as the number of iPhones grow, and of course the Android market is growing rapidly as well. So I think it's actually almost difficult to talk about a peak in terms of premium apps. And I think as the adoption of smartphones continues to grow, there's a great deal of growth to come in this space.
I think we've definitely had a peak in sort of 2007, 2008. It was a great time to launch a business into that growing environment. I think it'll probably be another couple of years, and then I'm sure we'll find another peak. I, for one, have always been convinced that applications plus communications on a mobile phone offers tremendous opportunities for anyone in this business.
So how has the recession impacted the mobile industry?
I think what we're seeing is that the great thing about mobile is it gives you a built-in payment mechanism. It's very, very easy to make payments to buy stuff on mobile. So even in a recession, it's a growth area. It's something which we're going to see more and more money come onto, and some of that will be from the web, but also I think we'll see new money being generated through the mobile channel.
We've got 18 to 24-year-olds are a key part of our market, and the recession certainly affected them in terms of the job losses that they've had to face, and basically having to save money while they get back on track. We see some signs of it easing, as we go forward, but I think it'll still take a while before we get back to, say, 2 years ago.
I think people get satisfaction out of paying £5 for content or a really great entertainment experience on their mobile devices, and so I don't think it's impacted the mobile industry, certainly the application industry, as much as larger consumer goods. And people are spending more time on their mobile devices when they're not going out so much. So we actually haven't seen any negative effect, we've actually seen a positive effect.
I mean, our business is 100% software only, and so we rely on the App Store and the iPhone App Store and other app stores for our income. So absolutely there's money to be made from mobile at this time.
Many of the things that we had other electronic channels for is finding its way onto the mobile. And the only thing that will happen as we reach what appears to be saturation points is that the best of the service providers and the best of the services will survive.
Well, there you have it. The opportunity to make money in the mobile space has hardly reached its potential, but it's still a case of survival of the fittest. Thanks for watching. I'm Leila Makki reporting in London for Telecom TV.